The word probably I would use to describe this place would be lively, a hub.
Warm, welcoming, informative, pleasant.
I think it's a very friendly and very sociable place. It's the place to be.
Well, it's a meeting place, the ultimate meeting place.
It's a place with a strong feeling of community and sharing, strong human relationships.
Great fun. For me, it's fun.
It's like a honeybee hive for me, because we've got the queen of the bees with Phoebe, always gathering in the people and just volunteers following the ideas and sort of making the best honey for everyone to share.
I would say uplifting.
High-spiritedness.
It's a place where I can come and always feel at home.
It's not just a library, it's way more than a library.
En me promenant dans la rue, j'ai vu Bibliothèque Anglophone. Oh! Et je me suis dit, idéal pour me remettre à l'anglais. Voilà comment je suis arrivée ici. Vraiment.
Well, we were passing through the street and I saw Bibliothèque Anglophone. I said, this is for me.
Well, I remember actually visiting the space before it was renovated. So everything was gutted, and there was plaster all over the place and dust. No books, obviously, no shelves. And so that must have been in the summer of 1993.
I remember the first coffee house I attended. This was really just when you get into the library here, near the window. We were sitting just sometimes 7 people around a little table, and we were all talking about the same thing. So a tremendous change over the years, because more and more people have been coming.
With the activities, a lot of the time somebody comes to us with an idea and we said, let's try, why not? And we try it, and then a lot of things actually work really, really well.
I play the hostess, for pizza and board games very often, and I like that too, because it's a very festive ambiance and you meet other people. A lot of young people come.
I usually come for pizza and board games, and now I can come on Friday because I had class during the year, so now I'm on holidays and I can come.
My favourite events, one of them is a fundraising event that we call the Big Book Sale, the BBB. I enjoy the Saturday morning especially, when the library is packed out with people, a big throng milling around looking at books, and it's a great atmosphere.
But as the volunteer coordinator, we get people that come into the library and they're looking for their place. And I think we find a place for everyone. And I think that's the work that libraries are doing, is making sure that we include people in the community, people that might not have access to books, or these activities, these community activities. The speaker series that we had this year brought forward all different discussions that I think we should be having, and the library was the stage for that, the place to be.
My conversation group started more than 15 years ago, my first 2 conversation groups, which are still running now every Tuesday. And, so the great thing about that is that the people who are still members of the conversation group who were there at the start, they're very, very firm friends, and what I enjoy is that they meet up afterwards, after the conversation sessions. They go and have lunch together. So through the library, they've made a whole network of great friends, and it's good to see that you've set up something and you've contributed to their everyday life on a Tuesday.
Mais le coin où on bricole, Il y a June, une anglaise, qui vient avec son tricot, ses broderies, et voilà. Et on apprend plein de choses sur ce lieu où on est ensemble en train de tricoter, en train de coudre. Voilà, c'est génial tout ça.
La bibliothèque, pour moi, représente un miracle permanent. C'est vraiment extraordinaire de savoir que nous avons ici, à portée de la main, une bibliothèque qui a attiré bon nombre de gens et des gens de catégories très différentes.
A sense of inclusion, belonging to something special here in Angers.
23 years, you meet so many people, and it's really people from all over the world. So I've watched children grow up from, like 3 years old. I've watched them grow up into young people, into teenagers. I remember some of the really old members who have since passed on. I still have the memory of them. And then there were the hundreds of, especially American students that came in and out.
People here, they're very dynamic. They're quite optimistic. They're open. Most people like languages, English or other, and it makes them very curious about other cultures, very open-minded. That's, I think, what draws me here mostly. Mm.
I think for people, apart from being a library, of course, it also is a good place to socialize when you arrive in town, because people are really keen to know each other here.
I think it brings a lot of friendship to people. I think for French people who want to learn English, they have a chance to meet up with native English speakers like myself. So they have a chance to hear somebody who is English speaking in their natural way. And it's quite a nice social thing to come to the library.
You're a family of sardines. I could endlessly amuse myself. Great, that's wonderful. Okay. Great. Oh, that's a lot of sardines. Okay.
The library means a lot to me. It's like my second home. So it's like I've got one foot in France and then one foot in England or the English community. So it's really, really important to me. And now I've got lots of, links with different people. And of course, Phoebe and Mandy are really like friends to me. So it's really important.
The library has always been by my side at every important stage of my life. So the library is a very important place for me. It's a place that I carry in my heart, and it's obviously linked to the excellent relationship that I have with Phoebe.
I've had a lot of jobs. Okay, yeah. It's not on my CV. But
Carpenter.
Carpenter, I've repaired pianos, I've worked in hotels and restaurants and libraries. And I ran a record shop in Canada for a bit. And I love that I love the social side of it, people coming in and asking about things, and books are as important to me as music. And saying how these fabulous writers, all these stories and information as well. And so to be involved in that is exciting, and also it's inspiring too. And my colleagues are great, and then the people that come in are great. I think everybody really appreciates what we have. Everybody that uses the library.
People my age don't travel the world. I can understand why. It's scary. You don't know I didn't know the language that well. I didn't know the culture that well. And yet, through the library, I've experienced it, and it's really opened up vistas for me. It's really, I'm not done. We'll be back.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's so nice to have like one place to go to ask a question, especially when you're new and you don't know the system, and to really quickly get the answer. It's really as everything we need, and it's been nice that we've met some of the people outside the library, but if we hadn't, it would have been okay, because this really provided everything we needed. And anything outside was just icing on the cake, but really the cake was already here.
La bibliothèque est une branch, comme on dit en anglais, je crois. Et c'est une branch de la Bibliothèque américaine de Paris, au départ. Donc un beau jour, Ben me dit, tu sais ce qui se passe à Nantes? Je dis non, moi je ne connais pas, je viens d'arriver à Angers, je ne sais pas ce qui se passe. Mais tu sais tout de même que la bibliothèque à Nantes est fermée depuis au moins plusieurs années. Ah, dis-je, très bien, et que veux-tu que je fasse? Eh bien, puisque tu as été doyen et tout ça, tu connais beaucoup de monde, tu devrais pouvoir obtenir l'aide et le soutien.
And it was Philippe Séjourné's, basically his inspiration, and with our full-hearted cooperation, that the library not be located in a university library, that it be centered in the community, and that it be open to the community, to members, in addition to students.
We're a strong, thriving library and unique in that sense. Definitely a valuable institution to cherish and maintain.
I know it's going to change. I know leadership will change, members will change. Change is good. But I think it's important that the library doesn't lose its vision, which is that bridging of cultural gaps and getting a place where people can meet other people and learn.
The welcome, the friendliness, what I said before, giving people opportunities, whether they're 3 or 93. I don't want them to stop eating pizzas in the library if they want to. I really like the idea of tea and coffee. That's a big change, actually. We didn't have that when I first arrived. The library has to show that it is moving with the times, but it's not losing its old values. I'd like to just come in here and just have somebody say, hi, with a big smile. I think that's the best that you can wish for in 25 years.
To anybody who has never been to the library before and is new in town, I would highly recommend that they come down, check it out. They'll find that they'll be very welcome. It's a very friendly environment, and I think it's a great way to begin to fit in and integrate.
Well, just come and join the library. Spend time with us. Enjoy the books, enjoy the activities, and make it lively. That's all.
Well, I would say come, meet people, but you have to be a little bit brave if you don't speak English very well. You just have to realize that everybody is quite ready for that. Nobody will resent your being hesitating or making mistakes. Doesn't matter really. That's the good thing. So come and enjoy. That's what I would say.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, English Language Library. Happy birthday to you, and many more.
Happy birthday to the library!
Bon
anniversaire!
Bon anniversaire!
Wow!
25, oui.
Wait.
It's only just begun.
It's only just a babe.
Just a baby.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, library. Happy birthday, yes. Many happy returns.
Very happy birthday. And lots of thanks too.
Happy birthday, Bibliothèque Anglophone.
Happy birthday, the English Library.
Happy birthday, Phoebe, Mandy, and everybody in the library.
I wish the library a very, very happy 25th anniversary.
Yes, I wish the library many happy returns for the 25 years, and may it continue well and for another 25, 50, 100 years.
Oh, happy 25th anniversary to the library. and to all the members and all the people who have made it possible.
Oh yes, happy birthday to the library and long live the library.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Us and them and me and everybody.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, English Language Library in Angers.
Happy birthday, and thanks.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Come on in.